We are going to see another one topic, that is crop for Europe. For the company, they are asking to make the crop for the European people what they want. For that, they are asking to cultivate opium and indigo here in India. They are asking to cultivate opium and indigo here in India, because these both things having much demand there in Britain or other European countries. With that, they are asking some of other things also. We can see here in the textbook it is given, and they are asking some of the other crops like jute in West Bengal, tea in Assam, sugarcane in Uttar Pradesh, then wheat in Punjab, then cotton in Maharashtra and Punjab, rice in Madras. Like the different area, they are asking the peasants to cultivate what all crops they needed for their own country, not for the welfare of the people. Then why, even though they was we was cultivating these things, then why they asked to make cultivate opium and indigo? They said to us to cultivate, they said to cultivate opium and indigo. What is the speciality of these both things? Let us see. Okay, here next topic you can see, does color have a history? In the history, what is the speciality of color? And here it is given two pictures. Here we can see that first picture, picture five. It is the Kalamkari print, that is the from the 12th century what we was making here in India. Second one, a Morris cotton print, that late 19th century in England. Means both pictures it is giving a different thing. And for this purpose what they used, that they was using the rich they are using indigo for that, because it is giving a rich color, very good color. And that's why what they are doing, they are asking the people to cultivate indigo here in India, and which is very famous in England. And especially we have seen that is Morris paint with the help of indigo. In that they making two shades of blue, and that is cultivated here in India. And in the world, India become the biggest supplier of indigo in the world on that time. On those days, we was the highest suppliers of indigo. That also may ask us one word question. So then next topic it is, why the demand for Indian indigo? Why they are asking about Indian indigo? Why it is? Let us see that one. And we can see that India is at the so if you are thinking about the temperate zone, we have learned that one temperate zone, if it is globe, and this is the equator, and this is 0 degree, this is 23 and half degree, and this is 66 and half degree, and this is 90 degree, that is pole. And India, it is coming, where it is coming, we are here it is coming the tropical area. And we can see from sorry, we are coming here in tropical area. And in this tropical area, what is the speciality? We can cultivate indigo very easily. We can cultivate indigo very easily, because we are getting enough and enough heat and sunlight. That's why we can produce it. And the countries who was producing before or with India, when we was producing or before that, we can see that one, Italy, they was producing in Italy, France, Britain, these countries was using indigo, or they was producing indigo in small scale in their country. Then when Indian indigo reached to European market, they understood that time price was very high, and the cloth companies, they was thinking like that to get they showed the much dependency on Indian indigo, because of that particular color. And with that time, if when they are not getting indigo, they was depending on wood, WOAD, wood, the other one of the coloring thing. And they was depending on wood also. And what, why that is what color it is coming, the violet color, and they was making violet as well as blue color from wood also. And a question you may get like that, difference between indigo and wood. That first one, it is where it is area where it is growing. that we can say indigo that is in tropical area and one in the temperate zone, means the grassland areas. We already studied in 7th standard about temperate zone. Then second one, the climate what they need, and sorry, how it is getting very rich blue color we will get from indigo, and dull and pale color will get from wood. Then which countries it is producing here, indigo producing by India and some other countries also, Brazil, like that, American countries also are there, and the European continent they are producing what. That differences you can write if the question comes like that, difference between indigo and what. Then the temperate, the we can see that one, the small amount of Indian indigo reached in European market and its price was very high. Its price was very high. And another thing, what they used for wood, that also we discussed already. And that wood is making in temperate zone, and as that was available, it was easy for the European people because their area was, some of the area was in that same zone. And where they was producing this indigo wood and other things, we can see that one in the parts of Germany, then parts of Germany and southern part of France and northern part of Italy, they was producing this wood. And the European people, they thought about the competition of indigo with wood. There was high competition, and the indigo is the better one. They understood. That's why they are thinking like that. How we can make it. And the cloth dye people, those who are doing the business of cloth dyeing, they are asking for the indigo dye because it is giving rich good color, and at the same time what is giving dull and pale color. And in 19th century, sorry, 17th century, European cloth producers pursued the government to relax the ban. It was banned before, and they saying like that, please stop the ban, and they started to cultivate that indigo in Caribbean islands, and that by by France, then the Portuguese by in Brazil, and English people in Jamaica, and the Spanish people in Venezuela, like the different people, European people, they are going to different continents, and they are starting cultivation of indigo plantations. And in different reasons, the American plantations, it is becoming dull again, and that's why again the Indian indigo, it is getting much importance in the history. We can see that one. And in the between 1783 to 89, the production of indigo in the world fell into half, and cloth dyers, the especially the British people, they thought like that, they want to get the supply of they want to get enough indigo. For that purpose, they came here in India, and they pressurized the Indian people to cultivate indigo for them. For them. Okay, we'll stop here by this topic, and we'll continue in next topics in next day. Thank you. Have a nice day.